You guys know what, have you guys ever heard about One Punch Man? You don't need to be the Lord of Weebs, Weeb is Christ, to know what One Punch Man is, right? Everyone knows what One Punch Man is. In anime, where a man, he punches people, they die. All of them, they die. During the season of its release, this anime was so hot. Alright, so out of the oven and into the mouth. It had people who didn't even watch anime watching it. I got asked by a random ass old teacher. Alright, I didn't even know her name. It was like Miss Bogland or Miss Boodland. I don't know. I was walking down the hall, she pulls me aside and she puts her hand on my shoulder. And I'm thinking, I'm in trouble. Because at the time, I had my hoodie hood pulled over my head, and the school that I went to, that's a big no-no. But surprisingly, instead of hitting me with that detention of Oz, she instead asked me, "Hey, you watched that new show One Punch Man? And do you know how great that made me feel? A show, an anime that can bring people of all ages together, people of all ethnicities and races together. It doesn't matter if you're white, it doesn't matter if you're black, it doesn't matter if you're 4'8" or 6'8". This anime was likable by all and talked about by all." And with a big smile on my face, I told that teacher, "Get your hands off of me, you old piece of shit." But I checked out the anime and I loved it. The story's great, the characters are well developed, the comedy and gags will have you on the floor. But most importantly, what I believe made the anime so great is the animation. Every time you watch this anime, you can only think to yourself, sexy, sexy, sexy. The art and animation in this anime are years ahead of whatever the hell was going on during 2015. This anime made people forget that other animes existed. Bro, you watched that new Naruto episode? Naruto? What is that? What's that? Is that a type of deodorant? And you can thank your boys Madhouse for having these eye-dazzling frames to look at. Without these talented artists that also love the manga as well, we wouldn't have experienced the full One Punch Man experience. The animation is the backbone of an anime. Alright, that's what makes an anime an anime. If the animation looks sloppy, the experience is sloppy. If the animation looks sloppy, the experience is sloppy. If the animation looks sloppy, the experience is sloppy. Alright, let's get back on track. On the 21st of December 2015, something strange happened. An unforgivable event occurred on our plane of existence. One Punch Man ended. It ended just like that. And I was thinking at that time, you guys can't do that. It's the 8th commandment in the Bible. So many weebs died that day. I had a friend of mine commit seppuku over this anime. No more crab man, no more gay man, no more bike man, and one thing's for sure, no more punch man. It's over. It's all over. The show's come to an end. You know what they say, right? All good things must come to an end. Except, not right now, because they announced One Punch Man Season 2. Yeah, good, right? Right? Wrong, nigga, wrong. And let's talk about that. One Punch Man is getting a Season 2, but it's not gonna be animated by Madhouse, which isn't bad. It's not bad. I wish that Season 2 was gonna be animated by Madhouse, but if it's animated by anyone else, it doesn't matter to me. If it's animated by a high school art class, that's fine with me. If it's animated by a New York homeless man, that's fine with me. If it's animated by a preschooler with a rare case of premature Parkinson's, that's also fine with me. The only thing that's not fine with me is if it's animated by Toei. Toei Animation. What is Toei Animation? For those who don't know, Toei Animation is an animation studio, one of the top 50 known animation studios. And they hold not only the rights to a bunch of smaller underground animes, but also the rights to 2 of the more major mainstream animes that I watch, One Piece and Dragon Ball Super. And they are notorious, they are god famous for being the most laziest, pathetic, bum-ass niggas. The current state of One Piece and Dragon Ball Z is the exact opposite state of One Punch Man. With One Punch Man, you see all these warm, vivid colors, clean backgrounds. Effort and passion is shown through every scene and battle that occurs. Then we take a walk over to Toei side, and you see this cold, frigid, soul-sucking, do it because we have to, Chinese sweatshop dredge work that screams, suck a dick, go watch something else. Toei's laziness shows the most in One Piece than in Dragon Ball Z, and it's sad because One Piece is one of the animes that I have the most love for. It's not just the stiff-ass animation, it's not just the cheap-ass sound effects that they use. Okay, let's stop right here. I'm not giving Toei enough credit, okay? Toei can do good. They can. The movies that they put out have decent animation, especially that one movie that they put out, One Piece something in the Secret Island. I don't know. They can put out good stuff, but they choose not to. They have the budget for it, but they choose not to. Let's talk more about One Piece. The only thing that they show the tiniest effort on is the opening theme song, which is extremely long. Extremely long. For a shonen anime, the most minute amount of action happens. There's like 20 seconds of the damn Toei logo, 3 minutes of the damn theme song, 2 minutes of the narrator going over what's happened in the current arc. So we're already at almost 6 minutes and nothing has progressed. Well, then the actual show comes on, and it's 4 minutes of the same attacks and same animations that's happened in the first 4 minutes of the last episode, with some minor changes. Then you get to progress for a few minutes, and then you get the classic, hey, we're gonna pause this fight and go focus on some boring shit for 7 minutes, and then we'll come back to the actual fight. Actually, we won't come back to the fight. We'll pretend to come back to the fight and hit you with the to be continued screen. And if it's a flashback episode, good luck, Charlie. Moving on to Dragon Ball Super, again, it doesn't show as much laziness, but the animation is still shit tier. It still makes me want to staple my eyelids closed. It's still the equivalent of choosing Jigglypuff in Smash Bros. 4. Bottom line, it's bad. It's bad. I came to watch an episode of Dragon Ball Z, not an episode of White Blob with spiky hair, but I don't want you guys thinking the animators themselves are bad artists or bad people. I think Clyde the Weeaboo, that is his actual name, he's talked about this in his video of why he thinks that Toei isn't the best animation studio. The individual animators themselves are not to blame. I'm sure the majority of them are talented artists and animators that can put out stuff that is able to match up to the stuff that Madhouse puts out, but they have to do what they're told. So I don't know if their animation director is a greedy bastard that's like, hey guys, instead of using this money that Oda gave us to give One Piece good animation, how about we instead make shit-ass animation and keep the rest of the money for ourselves? Or maybe Oda himself approached Toei one day and told them, destroy my legacy. I'll even pay you to do it. Then again, people have been saying that Toei is working on too much stuff at one time, and that's what's causing such a low bar of quality. Regardless of why their animation isn't the best at this moment, I still do not even want them looking at One Punch Man Season 2. And I already know that the rights to One Punch Man Season 2 has gone to JC staff. But there's this thing animation studios like to do called outsourcing, in which sometimes, if the workload becomes too stressful or if they need help animating a certain scene or effect, they'll hire other animators or ask other studios. And Madhouse was smart enough to not ask Toei for any type of help whatsoever. So let's get something straight. If I find out JC staff has outsourced and has asked Toei for even the smallest bit of help, I don't care what it is, I'm going to murder someone. If I see a Toei member's name in the credits, I am going to murder someone. If I see the letter T in the credits, I am going to murder someone. Do not touch my One Punch Man, Toei. Don't even look at it. If One Punch Man Season 2 drops, and I find out that one of your animators has even watched an episode of it, I will kill you. All of you. I want you guys so far away from One Punch Man, you're no longer allowed to count to the number 1. If you get in a fight, you can only kick. I want every male in your studio. All of them has to go through transgender surgery. Do not even acknowledge One Punch Man, because I will kick your ass. Hey guys, this is Kneecaps here. I need you guys to do 3 things for me. Step 1, I need you to kill your family. Step 2, I need you to like and subscribe. You know, I need that YouTube cash, of course. And step 3, I need you guys to check out Clyde the Weeaboo's video on Toei Animation. His is a lot better than mine, I believe. You know, and a lot of stuff I say is pretty much just a reiteration of what he said. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, join the Discord. If you want to, you know, play Overwatch with me or League, I play League now. I can, you know, I can play like Mondays and Tuesdays and shit. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.